Welcome to the Aquarius Weather Report. I'm Lady Individuality, and here we lighten up, tune in, stay anchored, so we can keep our inner power strong as the world evolves. Now let's take a minute to center ourselves before we get to our message, and we're just going to take a minute to breathe with the donut, a moment to breathe and appreciate life. Now let's get into today's messages. Today is Thursday, February the 26th, 2026. We have a pretty unusual day today. It's an 11-2. The numbers carry the themes of communication, partnerships, harmony, and illumination. But this isn't just a number 2 day for partnership. It's an 11-2 master day. The 11 is the illuminator. It's like the universe turned on a high-powered flashlight. The catch? Mercury Retrograde just started, so the bulb might flicker. Don't panic if the light goes out or the phone glitches. Use that moment of darkness to look inward. That is where the 11 energy is strongest. Your intuition is your GPS while Mercury is recalculating. Some cosmic facts about today. Again, this is Mercury retrograding, and it begins its first retrograde of 2026 in the sensitive sign of Pisces. Some astrologers note this period as a particularly chaotic, active, emotional, and transformative time. This retrograde will last until March the 20th of 2026, so not quite a whole month, and is starting on a universal 11-2 day, so it's a very specific cosmic cocktail, as you like to say. And that's because the 2's energy is all about communication, partnership, and harmony, and the Mercury retrograde is famous for miscommunications and tech glitches. You need to be extra vigilant today. That just means extra watchful of what's going on in your surroundings. You can expect things like communication, travel, and technology disruptions, and feelings of nostalgia or the need to revisit past issues that could be common during this time. And that's normal, but the thing is, don't get stuck in sadness by staying there. You gotta just glance back over to see what they can bring to your future, and keep going, because they're no longer part. So some of the themes for today, again, this is a universal day 2, that's partnership, diplomacy, and harmony, and a universal day number 11, illumination. And the context of this day, we're in a number 1 year with 2026, and a number 3 months since this is February, and a number 1 week, which started on Monday. And so now today it's an 11-2 day where Mercury retrograde begins. See, the cosmic cocktail. This is a paradoxical day where the high energy go-getter number 1 year week clashes with the number 2 day and the start of Mercury retrograde. It forces a slowdown in communication and partnership. Diplomacy amidst the drive. This day demands action from the 1s, but requires careful, sensitive communication from the 2s due to retrograde confusion and introspection from the 11. So when you combine the master number 11 with the start of Mercury retrograde, the day shifts from social harmony to psychic sensitivity. And here are 3 things you should know. The first, trust the first hit. That's where the 11 comes in. Mercury retrograde usually makes us second guess everything. However, the 11 provides instant knowing. The advice, your logical brain might be confused today because of the retrograde, but your gut, that's the 11, is 100% accurate. If you get a weird vibe about a person or a situation, trust it immediately. Don't wait for the logic to catch up. Number 2, the bridge between worlds. The 11 looks like two pillars, or what they call a portal. It's a bridge between the physical and the spiritual. So the advice, this isn't just a day for talking to people. It's a day for channeling. Pay attention to repeating numbers, songs on the radio, or random thoughts that pop into your head. These aren't just thoughts, they are downloads. And number 3, this is especially for the highly sensitive empaths, and it's kind of like a warning. 11-2 energy is incredibly thin skin in a spiritual way, so you will feel everything. So the caution, because it's an 11-day, your nervous system is on high alert. Combined with tech glitches of retrograde, you might feel fried. If the energy feels too heavy, go touch a tree or put your feet on the ground. You need to ground that 11 voltage so it doesn't turn into anxiety. So some things that are good to do on this day. 1, clarify boundaries. Use the leadership of the year 1 to reassess where your energy is leaking. Revisit and revise. Review plans made earlier in the week. Mercury retrograde favors backtracking to fix errors. Use the number 3 February month energy to go back to the old artistic endeavor or have finished the idea. Diplomatic negotiations. Use the number 2 energy to mend bridges or collaborate, but do so with extreme clarity. Intuitive decision making. Trust gut feelings over data, as mental logic may be skewed today. Organize tech and data. Backup files as the retrograde begins. In harmony, connect with a friend or listen for signs. Some things to do with caution. Signing contracts or agreements. If necessary, read every word 3 times. The 1+1 energy is fast, but the retrograde brings hidden clauses. Use caution with financial decisions or discussions. While the 1 pushes for progress, Mercury retrograde in Pisces can create money fog, so double check all figures and bank statements. Use with caution socializing and communication, because misinterpretations are highly likely. The number 3 vibration make everyone chatty, but the retrograde brings crossed wires, so reread texts before sending them. Use with caution travel plans. If you must commute or travel, build an extra buffer time for the unexpected. And sometimes that could be 2 or 3 times what you think the time is going to be for you to get there. Give it 2 or 3 times that amount. And use with caution impulsive decisions. The 1-1 energy screams act now, but Mercury demands think twice. Avoid shouting from the hip. Decisions made today are unlikely to be final. So things best not to do today. Start major new partnerships or launch major new ventures, because the 2-day combined with retrograde suggests it is better to finalize old deals than start new ones. Because even though year 1 loves a new start, the first day of a Mercury retrograde is the most slippery for long-term commitments or signing contracts. It's best not to assume you are understood today, so don't take silence or bluntness personally. And it's best not to do technology upgrades. Wait to buy new gear or install major software updates, as tech glitches are at their peak. And it's best not to rush travel or commutes. If you have to travel or commute, expect delays. Okay, some things that we could practice to make this day smoother. Practice patience exercises, such as the 12-second rule. And that's pretty much before responding to a confusing email or comment, pause for 12 seconds to ensure your perception isn't distorted by the retrograde. And you can also do grounding techniques or exercises. Pisces energy can make you feel swept away, so practice walking barefoot or focus breathing to stay present. Use meditation to counteract the frantic number one energy. And also you can try what they call dream journaling, because Mercury in Pisces speaks through symbols. So pay attention to your dreams tonight. They may hold the universal message that logic is missing. And also just reflective journaling. Use the day to analyze your goals for this 1 year, looking at what needs restructuring. So in summary, the 2026 February 26th energy is a stop-go day. The universe is pushing forward one, but the atmosphere is telling us to pause, check the map, and hold hands, which is two, while Mercury begins its backward dance. And again, the universal number, we're in 11-2, the intuitive partner. A cosmic event's happening. Mercury retrograde is beginning. And so the theme is spiritual discernment. So practice silence. Since Mercury is messy, let your spirit do the talking. Today's affirmation: I communicate with clarity and listen with love. I am unbothered by the static as I am anchored in my inner truth. And then a retrograde reminder. Mercury isn't trying to punish you. It's trying to get you to slow down. On this universal 2-day, use this retrograde to master your listening. The best manifests today come from the things you hear, not the things you say. And before we leave, we're going to see what the cosmos or the universe has what message they have for us as to how to navigate this day with a lot more ease. I'm going to give the cards a couple of shuffles. In case you guys wonder why I shuffle 9 times, because 9 is the equivalent to humanity. And so when I pull the cards from the universe or the cosmos, it goes for everybody who's watching. Got 2 more, I believe. And 1 more. And today's message is: life can be hard and life can be wonderful. Which will you focus on? And isn't that lovely? 2 options on a number 2 day. But we have a choice. What are we going to focus on here? Pray more, worry less. And again, keep your eyes on the prize. What is your purpose? What is your dream? What are you building? Who are you becoming? Remember to lighten up, tune in, and stay anchored so you keep your inner power strong as the world evolves. I'm Lady Individuality. Embrace your divine journey, and may the universe show you something beautiful today. Namaste.